Hey everybody, how you doing? Michael Fleischner here with the Freelancer Profit System. And today I'm answering the question, can freelancing make you happy? And of course, the answer is yes, it can certainly make you happy. But this video is more about just freelancing in general and what it can do from an emotional perspective. It also has to do with how it can impact other areas of your life. Now, where I'd like to start is just to remind everybody that freelancing, at least when you're starting out, it's very much like a hobby. And when we think about hobbies and think about the hobby one or more hobbies that you're involved with, they have a certain approachability when you think about them. In other words, a hobby to me is something that you enjoy doing, you pick up when you have spare time, you can dabble in it, you can kind of go in and out of it, you can be really serious or you can be casual. There are a lot of different ways to interact with your hobbies on a regular basis. And when you're starting out as a freelancer, it's a very similar process. It's something that you have some interest in, you're curious about, you want to learn more about, you are encouraged to go watch videos from other freelancers and other people doing whatever that specific thing is that you do. And again, it doesn't have to just be marketing, it can be photography, it can be running, it can be a lot of different things. Think about your hobby and what it is that you enjoy doing. And it's funny, speaking of running, I met a good friend of mine the other day who's a runner, and we were talking about freelancing, and he's interested in coaching other people how to improve their running. And it's something that I never thought about. I never thought that that would be a freelance job, but it certainly could be. He works full time, he works for a bank. And, he's a 9 to 5 guy, but he loves to run and he runs in the evenings and on the weekends and early mornings sometimes, really early, which is crazy. But he loves it so much that he's encouraged to teach other people about it. And he's setting up a freelance business in order to do that. So it's something that starts as a hobby. And it's something that he, in this particular instance, but hopefully you are passionate about, curious about, and can get started with. So that's where the happiness comes from. When you're thinking about freelancing, it's because it's the opportunity to focus on what you enjoy and what you love actually doing. And because of that, it is more fulfilling and it's more gratifying than, a job where maybe it's not exactly what you want, but you have to work, you have to earn money, you have to pay your bills. And all of those have tos make it really difficult to feel emotionally fulfilled when you're doing the work. That's not to say all full-time jobs are bad, they're not. But of course, you're never going to be in a position where you're enjoying all of it. And that can be true with freelancing, but I can tell you when I personally compare the two, I'm much more happy more often with freelancing. And I think it's for a couple of reasons. One is it's my passion. I'm focused on things I care about, I want to learn more about. So I'm constantly in learning mode, growth mode, and that's really fulfilling. The second reason is because I love my clients. I honestly do. And I say that over and over again because you don't, especially when you're freelancing, you don't have to work with companies that you don't want to work with. You don't have to work with people who don't lift you up or who are difficult or don't appreciate the work that you do. And I've been very fortunate in my freelance business. My clients are phenomenal. The missions of some of the businesses I work with are tremendous. And I couldn't see myself really working in any other type of environment. And most importantly, the people that I deal with on a day-to-day basis are the best of the best. And I have designed the business in that way because those are the types of people I want to be spending my time with. And that's something that I think only freelancing gives you the flexibility to do. So if you want to be happier, freelancing is definitely one path to getting there. So I encourage you guys to think about your freelance business. I encourage you, more importantly, to think about what is it that makes you happy from a freelance perspective. And it's probably engaging in that hobby more often or using that hobby or that passion in some way to help others. So give those things some thought. Definitely give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Please share with other people who may benefit. And of course, comment below. I want to hear from you, and subscribe to the channel for more updates. All right, that's it for today. I'm Michael Fleischner with the Freelancer Profit System.